Welcome to Readings by Patty and Pick a Pile, Group A, B, or C. I'm so happy to have you all here today. I am going to be doing a collective message as an intro into which pile you pick. This collective is kind of what we are going through as a whole, as everybody and every individual, though it may be affecting us in a little bit of a different way. So I hope you enjoy the intro collective reading message that I am going to now start adding at the beginnings of my pick a pile. And when I'm finished this is when you'll see on the screen which group you would like to pick, A, B, or C, and pick whichever one you feel most drawn to, as well as watch them all if you feel. Sometimes there's messages that we can pick up on in each and every one of my readings. So I hope you enjoy. The collective message. I am so grateful to have you guys here with me as you listen to this collective and we move forward into picking our piles. I would like you to carry this message into your individual group A, B, or C. So, what I decided to do, and I would love for you guys to let me know in the comments down below, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and encourage me to grow. I so am grateful for that. I would like you guys to take this message leading in and let me know how you enjoy it. So, what I got on a collective level, which is energies that we are all feeling as a whole, they're universal messages. And my job is basically to help us guide through these energies and figure out how to make the best life that we can make for ourselves, right? While still having faith and hope and belief in some of the hardest of times, guys, okay? Like, let's be real, life ain't freaking easy, right? So, what I got for the collective message leading into the pick a piles is the first card I got was synchronicity. And there is no real coincidences or by chances or when something falls away, something new can come. We'll find what we need when we need it. It is all how we look at it, right? So, basically, with this card, what they're telling me is to have faith, right? In the universal order of events, like the way things unfold, it's almost cliche. Things that are meant to be will be, and things that are not meant to be will have a way of it not being anymore, kind of thing, right? So, how the universe gives us our things or how it takes things out of our lives sometimes, it is in the divine plan, it is in the universal plan. So, we have to have faith that everything will be okay. We have to believe that this too shall pass. This too is for a reason. And we have to believe that even in the midst of hopelessness or uncertainty, because sometimes as humans, we want to know all the answers. We want to see how it all plays out before we even try it. Okay? But this synchronicity card is saying, no, you got to have the faith and you got to go forward with it, okay? Even when you don't know how your dreams can possibly come true. You don't have a clue. You got like this uncertainty, you're kind of feeling hopeless. How am I going to make this happen? On a collective in any given area of life, okay? How is it going to be possible? Well, basically, it is not your job to know all the answers and to see how everything unfolds and plays out in your favor. We got to leave that up to God. We have to leave that into the universal's hands. We have to surrender and have faith and believe that all is well, okay? It is your job to believe and know that everything is going to be okay and that it'll work its way out. When we trust and surrender our outcome, our next steps becomes more obvious. Even though you don't know which direction you may be wanting to go or what next step to take because you're still looking at A to Z in steps to even make your first step kind of thing, okay? So we got to narrow that down to just A. Let's start with A and worry about Z when we get there. But as you start surrendering and you start believing and start having faith, the next step appears. And that's the only step you need to worry about because the next one will appear again. That's kind of what the synchronicity card means in this is that what is shown to you. Have faith and believe that you will know the direction in which you're going once you get there. It will lead you to where you need to be, all right? So that was the first part of it. But I do feel like things are still unclear. You still don't quite know the direction. You don't have all the answers. You don't see all the outcome. Maybe you see a little bit of the trouble to get there, kind of thing. But at the same time, you've been praying for answers. You've been praying and trying to figure out what the next step is, how you're going to make your dreams come true. And the universe is saying the miracles are here. The answers to your prayers are here, even if you don't know exactly what the answer is yet. It's here. It's being presented to you. You just got to slow down and stop worrying so much about the huge picture. Ooh, I'm going to knock that over. About the huge picture, that you got to start listening to your intuition, start listening to your gut feeling, trusting the universe to show you the path with synchronicities to lead you where you need to be. But all you need to worry about on a collective right now, and that's every individual, follow your dreams. Have faith that the universe will deliver you and that you will have miracles happen in your life. You just have to have that faith and believe and trust that if you decide to take these new beginnings, if you decide to take that first step, even though you don't know where it's leading, the next step will appear. That all is well, even when we're feeling lost, even when we don't have the answers, even when we're feeling a little hopeless, or when things aren't clear, it makes it uncertain, it makes us a little confused, kind of thing. Okay, guys? So that's what I got for the collective leading in to pick a pile, group A, B, or C. I'm going to give the time to appear on the screen. Please pick the group that you feel the most drawn to. Pick a pile, group A. If this is the pile you picked, here is your little reading for you. All right, guys, what did I get for group A? Well, I got a lot of contemplation going on. You guys know there's more. That is what I'm feeling. However, you're at a time now where you may have some confusion, some stress. You're still thinking about things, but it's a time of getting in touch with your truth and your core self and your core values is what I feel for group A. Okay, guys? So the first card I got from you guys is nature. It is a time to spend outside, whether it's a 10-minute walk or sitting on your porch, drinking your coffee in the morning. Allow some of that air into your lungs, the sun on your face while we still have it going into fall. Take a walk. Go look at the beautiful leaves. You know, it doesn't have to be much, but I just feel that there's a need for grounding happening with group A, okay? So nature has this ability to heal, replenish, especially when we're feeling tired and anxious and maybe even a little bit depressed and uncertain of things that are going on. So like I said, a little 10-minute walk, a little sun on your face. You don't have to go far to bring a little nature into your life, okay? It can help revitalize your energies. It can help balance you and ground you. And I feel that as you're grounding yourself and you're understanding your truth and your core and your values, that is what's going to bring you into some awareness here, okay? You may be feeling stressed and indecisive, not knowing a decision to make, or even feeling a little bit confused about how you're feeling or how to come out of whatever rut you're in, kind of thing, right? So you're encouraged to improve your mental health, your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So that is getting more in touch with yourself. So you do, like I said, I felt like there's a lot of contemplation, like knowing there's more out there because this opportunity beckons, okay? And it's not even that you're missing opportunities at this time. You're not fully content. You don't feel like you're living a full life and happiness, right? And joy and to your truth. And then you have the thinking woman. That is a wise soul. That is somebody who is thinking and looking at things in a bigger picture. It also can be somebody coming in that understands you and can relate and communicate with you well. But like I said, it's still a mystery yet because you do have some of these uncertainties, some of these I don't know which way I'm going, taking that next step. You know there's more, but you just don't know how to grasp it as of yet. But I'm telling you, by getting in touch with your truth and knowing your core values, your self worth, and all those things, your beliefs and your morals. And as you know those things about yourself, and that is your bottom line, it's how and who you are, then you start speaking that truth and then you start living that truth. But to get to this point, like I said, ground yourself, try to balance yourself out, whether it's only 10 minutes of sunshine. Okay, Group A? I hope this message finds you well. Take care. Pick a pile, Group B. If this is the group that you picked, then this is the reading for you. Thank you for being here, guys. Well, what am I feeling for Group B? Well, I think that you're seeing the light. You're seeing how people and things may have drained you over the course of time. I think because you're starting to see through the veil of toxic things or things that were harmful, that sucked out the energy out of you. Okay, Group B, I think that you're seeing that. And because of that, you're bringing in more opportunity and more things of value. Okay, and maybe even some new beginnings. But right now, I feel that you're starting to see how people are and things that may have drained you, that you gave too much of your time and strength and all those things too. Okay, like I was saying in the little collective message in the beginning, it's how we move forward and start going through these things as we start opening our eyes. So what was the first card I got for you guys? Was spiritual partnerships. This is spiritual relationships forging. This is like minded souls coming together and possibly encouraging our spiritual growth and our knowledge. Okay. This is a relationship between two like minded people that are on similar journeys towards enlightenment. Okay. So keep an eye out for people that are on similar journeys to you, is what I'm saying to Group B. Things that align with you better. Now that you can see more clearly through these toxic energies and people with codependencies or people that project their stuff on you or people that are downright nasty that maybe you didn't really want to see their bad qualities. Maybe you're a lot like me. I see the good in everybody. But at the same time, it's learning how to see all that good in a person, but also weigh out those toxic energies in an individual. You don't have to play with the toxic side, but we all need to see the good in every soul. What would we want to be? How would we want to be treated if we were a damaged soul, kind of thing? But when you're an empath or when you're a giver or those kinds of things, it becomes something that sucks your energy right out of you. Okay, Group B? So it's like you're starting to see, you're no longer only seeing the good in somebody. You're now also understanding toxic behaviors and how that affects you from people or work environments or living situations, anything that is toxic in its energy. Okay, so it's like that's being cracked open because you were the strong one always, even though everybody or everything around you flourished because they were sucking your energy. It was like it was drying you out completely. So the good news with that, Group B, is that it's like this door to value and opportunity has come knocking because you began to see the things that were draining you or sucking your energies out. And now it's going to start bringing forth people that are more on your level, ones that can empower you, whether it is seeking the full spiritual journey awakening, or if it's just having decent, like-minded human beings that encourage us and support us throughout, instead of using this underline, I'm good to you, so you need to do this for me. Meanwhile, it's not that give and take. So it's finding people, places, and things and opportunities that are more fair, more even, more positive, more encouraging. And because of that, the door to value is opening in all areas of life, not only bringing you more like-minded individuals that can help you become more enlightened or is on the same journey and path as you. It's bringing in that opportunity for money, work, brand new beginnings. So I just want you to keep your chin up, Group B, that you went through every experience that you've had to this point for a reason. And that reason is to learn and grow from those experiences so that you don't keep living in the cycle of allowing people to take advantage of your good heart, and you give to not necessarily the wrong people, but the wrong give and take, not necessarily people on the same level as you. And it's great to see the good in everybody and everything, but you also cannot be taken advantage of. So I feel for Pick a Pile Group B, you guys are no longer doing that. You guys are starting to see the differences in the good and the bad in people and places and things, and you don't want to be drained or sucked dry anymore. You're finding your own strength and your own courage, and because of that, it's bringing in brand new beginnings, brand new relationships that are going to encourage you and enlighten you and lift you higher. So I think that that's a fabulous Group B. And like I said, be proud of your growth. Be proud of the challenges and the things that you've learned from, because when we are one with those and we've finally learned our lessons, we can accept the beauty if even the hardest of times. All right, guys. So no more toxic people, only good people. They're out of here. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know which group you worked with. All right, guys. Take care. Pick a pile, Group C. If this is the pile you picked, then this is my little reading for you. All right, guys. What I feel for Group C is that all your hard work, your effort, your dedication, your positivity of working towards your desires and dreams and wish fulfillment, it, it's all going to pay off. 100%. You guys are doing the right thing and it will pay off, I promise. So the card that I got for you is happy endings are right around the corner. Even if you don't fully believe it, your hard work, your dedication, the effort that you're putting in is making these new beginnings happen. Okay? You attract what you are, bringing good fortune to yourself. Okay? When you're happy, stay focused on the outcome you desire. Okay? Don't focus on the outcome that you're fearful of. Stay focused on the one that you know is going to work out. Be grateful and be hopeful at all times and remain optimistic and positive no matter what goes on, because Group C, you guys are on the right path of bringing in what your heart desires. Happy endings, great results. And why is that happening? Because you are keeping this optimism about yourself. You're thinking positive. You're shining your light. You know that everything will work out in the end as long as you put in the dedicated effort and the hard work that it takes. It don't just come overnight. We have to work on being positive and optimistic and having faith and believing that things will work out in the end, and it's all for our greater good. So I feel like you're kind of in this waiting game. Like you've already been doing the work. You're bringing good fortune to yourself, even if it's not right here right now at this minute, but because of how you're looking at life and because of how you're dealing with things, and you're not just sitting back saying woe is me, how do I change it? No, you made that decision, but you're like in this buffer of time for all your hard work, your dedication. Like you're putting in effort to create this life that you're looking for, Group C, okay? So as you're doing that, you're buffering of time. It's a waiting game yet, right? But you are attracting these outcomes because of that dedication and that effort that you consciously put into whatever it is that you're desiring as your outcome. But remember, don't fear what the worst case scenario is. Whatever. You continue to go after your dreams and your desires and stay focused on that, and it will happen. during that time, there are going to be people and things that want to gossip and chat about you. But you know what? Unless they put in the hard work and the dedication and they truly get themselves to a place where they can start attracting happy times and happy things because of their positivity, because of their hard work, because of their dedication to stay optimistic and positive, even in the depths of somebody chatting about themselves. Because whatever somebody got to say about you is none of your business. As long as you know the truth and you continue to move forward in that truth, then the naysayers don't matter. So I'm going to say to Group C, you guys keep putting in that hard work and that dedication, because anything worth having, you deserve. And it's because you worked hard for it. So let those chat, and then they can wish that they could do what you can do, and maybe they will in the future. But you got to be the pioneer to start forth on this journey and bring these things into yourself. So I am very excited for Group C. You guys are bringing in nothing but good things to your life. It doesn't mean that there's still not going to be people chatting and things going awry, but you know where your focus is. You see the desired outcome. You keep going towards that, and many blessings to Group C. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed this reading. Many blessings, and I'll see you again soon.